Hello, and thank you for listening to another episode of Same-Sex Dialogue. If this is your first time with us, we want to welcome you to episode 28. God, you wouldn't make it about sex. Here we go.
Are you ready? Sit down, turn off the TV, and get ready to laugh your ass off. Because it's time for the Same-Sex Dialogue Podcast, where you'll hear the most entertaining discussions about gay topics, current events, and news. Now, here are your hosts, K-Town and the super sexy fashionista, Kim Style.
It's Kim Style.
And it's K-Town, and we're glad to have you guys back for another show. And we're going to talk about a lot of things today. And this is episode 28. Wow. So we're almost done. 2 more shows, and we're done with our season. So, all right. So to give them the rundown, we're going to talk about the rundown and talk about Knoxville Gay Pride, which is next month.
Yay. Oh, my God. I'm so excited.
Are you excited?
Yes. I cannot wait. I
can't wait to see what
Pride.
ridiculous outfit you're going to wear. You'll be half naked.
You know, I'm already working on that, by the way.
We got Ben Byers is actually going to come on the show and tell us about the dynamics of the Knoxville Gay Pride. He is the president. And we'll talk about the entertainment and some things that you can do to help them out. Also, we're going to have the developers of a new app, a new place for the LGBT community to live online. It's called Be Out.
So exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting. Nothing has ever been developed like this. And we have them on the show. We're going to have them on the show for next week. That's going to be very, very exciting. Guys, you're going to want to support them, and this is actually going to be the place to be for anybody in the gay community. Yeah. It is awesome.
It's exciting, and we're excited to be a part of it, actually. So
very honored.
Oh, my gosh.
Absolutely honored. Are you kidding me?
No. It's like Facebook for gays.
Yes, it is. It is amazing.
Can you imagine having something like that when we were growing up?
I know. Don't we wish?
Yeah.
How helpful that would have been.
Yeah.
You guys are going to love what they are doing for the gay community. So we're very excited that we get to be a part of that announcement. Yeah. And we also are going to be, like I said, having them on the show next week. And then we'll have them back. All right. If you're interested in that, we got that for you. Also, we have Dr. Johnny Bowden is going to be coming on the show. Tell him about that,
now
babe.
You're singing my tune. Me being a fitness instructor, you know I'm going to have so many questions for this guy.
I cannot wait to hear this dialogue between you and him.
Yeah, it was Dr. Johnny Bowden, a.k.a. the Nutrition Myth Buster, is a nationally known expert on weight loss, nutrition, and health. He is a board-certified nutritionist with a master's degree in psychology and the author of 14 books on health, healing, food, and longevity, including 3 bestsellers, one of them being The 100 Healthiest Foods on Earth, Living Low Carb, and The Great Cholesterol Myth.
Awesome.
Wow. That's going to be so good.
Yeah, it is going to be good. And you know what? He's also been on, I don't know how many radio and television programs, Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, ABC, NBC, CBS, and he's been on Dr. Oz. And the reason why we're having him on this show is because he wants to help educate the gay community on the importance of nutrition. Yeah. And you preach that all the time.
I do. I do. I teach nutrition, preach nutrition, actually. You got to eat right. You know what? Not 100% of the time.
Preaching it. Preach.
Preach word. But my rule is 80-20. Eat right 80% of the time and play a little bit 20% of the time.
Are you going to ask him about? I cannot wait until he comes on the show because you are so well-rounded in the things that you try to teach your clients.
Right.
And I know that this is going to be a good show and one that you look forward to. Are you happy he's coming, babe?
Yes, I just can't wait to ask him and not challenge him, but I really want him. There are certain things that are myths out in the fitness world that I can't wait to say, what is your opinion or what is your truth on, should you do cardio first or weight train first?
Yeah.
And there's a crazy new, I haven't even told you this, there's a crazy new diet out there right now where, okay, you have 7 days in a week, 5 days a week, you eat any and everything you want.
What?
And 2 days a week you diet and don't eat over 500 calories a day. And you're supposed to be losing all this weight. And I said, that is bullshit. That's not true. You have all kinds of health issues if you follow a regimen like that. It's crazy.
I can't wait.
Someone
to have
asked him if he's heard
ask him
about that.
those quack diets.
It definitely is a quack diet.
All right. So then also we're going to talk to you about the podcast awards, right? Mm-hmm. And that's something we're very, very hopeful that we will actually be able to get in there and get nominated and win one of those awards. Also, we're going to give our thanks and some shout outs. We're going to have some news for you, and then we're going to get to the content of our show, right?
Yep.
So we're going to talk about first. I want to know, what have you been doing, honey?
Well, I woke up this morning and I had over 100 happy birthdays on my Facebook page.
Awesome. I see that.
God. And it's still counting. It's just 1 o'clock in the daytime. I'm thinking,
awesome.
I feel so loved.
Yeah, they started early this morning. My phone, I had to, get up early this morning, but I looked at my phone and it was blowing up already this morning. So how
That's
kind.
so sweet.
You're
Thank
so
you, guys.
loved, honey.
That's so
you know
sweet.
it. You're so loved, and that's very nice for everybody to put that on your Facebook page.
I'm going to go and look at every single one of them, too.
Are you? I know you will.
Yes, absolutely.
You're that kind that you look at all of them, you respond and like all of them, as you should.
Yes, and they took the time to wish me a happy birthday. I absolutely will.
Yeah, that's great. All right, so
yeah. And my friend Ed Bolden, which is the owner of Arbor College School of Massage, called to say happy birthday and come on down for your free massage, your free birthday massage, girly. I said, okay, I'll be right there. He's actually the owner of Arbor College. And if you want a great massage, we're talking about working out all the time.
Yeah, or learn how to massage.
Yeah, or if you're wanting to get in the business.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great business to be in. Actually, I read a study where that business is really growing. Even from last year is booming. So, yes, please give them a call. Their number is 865-450-3330. And tell them Kim Styles sent you.
You're so funny, baby. Awesome. All right. So, let's see here. Let's talk about. Oh, wait. Before we do it, I went by our old condo.
Oh, good God.
And I thought about how, you had that meeting. Remember we had that meeting?
The homeowners association.
Yeah, homeowners
meeting.
association.
Yes.
Because the reason why is because I seen her standing outside, and I remember that funny story you told me about the homeowners association where she was so adamantly wrong.
Yeah, don't you just love it when someone is so adamantly wrong? Yeah, the police officer was saying something about a city ordinance, and she was talking about grills on people's patios.
Yeah.
And she said, I think you should, tell the police officer, I think you should go and talk to these people. And he said, oh, ma'am, I can't do that. Has nothing to do with that. She got her panties in a wad over that. She's like, I've done my research, and you're wrong, and I'm right. She was so wrong.
She wanted him to actually be the fire department and tell them they couldn't have grills on
She wanted him to go knock on people's door and tell them to take the grill off the patio. He even said, ma'am, I can't knock on these people's doors. Tell them, you must remove that grill.
I do not miss that.
She would come out of her chair telling him.
Oh, out of her
her
little powered chair.
Yes.
Oh, you remember? I remember when I was having a fresh cup of coffee.
Yes.
And we had that beautiful, big, humongous balcony.
Yes.
And I was out there and just, looking at the little hummingbirds and stuff come up to the feeder. And then I look over the edge and I'm like, oh, there's such and such, our neighbor going to her car. She must be going to work, So I look over the edge. I see her getting her car. And so I just sat back down, having my coffee. Then all of a sudden I'm sitting there and I hear, boom.
Oh, my.
And I look over the edge and she has really hit the neighbor's Mercedes Benz. So I'm looking at her and I'm thinking, I wonder if she's going to, tell or what she's going to do. She sits there for a minute, looks over the edge of her steering wheel. She thought about
it for a second, didn't she? She thought about it for 1 minute.
And she looks over the steering wheel, looks and looks and looks.
Did she look around to see if anybody was looking?
Oh, well, I'm going to work now.
She never said anything, did she?
She never even looked up. She never said anything. She went right on to work. And so this is what I did. I waited until when she got home. I said, she parked the car and I said,
you're so facetious.
She parked the car and I was on the balcony. I said,
Marie,
how you doing?
Yeah.
And she said, I'm doing good. And I said, looks like you had a fender bender this morning.
You bust her right out. She was funny.
Like, oh yeah, it was just a little bump. Nothing happened to it. You know what? I went down there.
It was scratched up.
She messed it up.
I knew it was a Mercedes. It's probably $1,000 worth of damage.
She messed that Mercedes up, and she never said a word. And I thought, wow, people these days,
that's unbelievable.
They don't have any
morals.
Yeah, no morals. Have no integrity.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's a good
There's
one.
no integrity. But, I don't miss that place because we had what would be the equivalent of a high school principal in there, remember?
I know, we'd say the principal's down the hall. Shh, be quiet, the principal's coming.
We could talk for days on some of the stuff that happened in that building. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But, all right. So
now, wait. Remember the time he's standing, I was going out the wrong way. He was shaking his cane at me. You can't go this way. And I just whipped my little Z4 around him and I said, I'll show you. I bet you I can. What's he going to do, chase me?
I know. That's what I'm talking about. They're just trying to micromanage other adults. It's crazy.
It was that day when I knew how protective you are over me, when you went over to him and you said, hey, you, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. I said, there won't be another day you come at my wife like that. That's what I told him. He had no idea.
Yeah.
He had no recollection of standing out in the road.
Of course, he's very brave up standing up to me, little old me. But when you confronted him,
he didn't say anything.
He totally backed down.
He did. That place was something else.
He had no idea that you're just.
He didn't know I was going to do that. I caught him totally off guard.
Yeah.
So we never seen him again. I don't know what happened to him.
That's funny. Hope you didn't give him a heart attack.
I'm sure he's still around there somewhere.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Let's talk about the podcast awards.
Yes.
If you are enjoying our show, please go on to their website. It's podcastawards.com. And what you're going to do is just scroll down through there. You're going to see a category called GLBT, not LGBT.
Which is funny. I tried to correct you on that.
I know.
You said, no, that's what it says.
That's what it says. It's GLBT. And you're going to put in same-sex dialogue for the podcast that you like. And up under that, self-explanatory, actually, it's going to ask you for our website. Of course, it's samesexdialogue.com. And then you scroll down there, put your name and your email address because they need to know who that nomination came from. And then you just hit submit, and that's it. So please take the time to do that. It will mean so much to us, and it shows that you are enjoying our show. We'll be absolutely grateful and thankful for that. Also, we want to start giving thanks. We've been doing that for the past couple of shows, and shout outs to people that actually support us. I want to, first of all, take the time to thank our social media team that we have, which is Kalina Rose, Christina Hutzel, and Gianni Bersano.
Yeah.
Those three have been helping us out tremendously with getting the word out in our social media chains. We're going to be checking in with Kalina and the others just to get some feedback on how our social media is doing. So we're going to make that fun and funny for you. Also, let me see here. Let's go ahead and do the shout outs to those that have been supporting us. And right now, I have 4 and Kim has 4. And so I'm going to read my 4 first, baby.
I actually have 5. It's a little surprise.
Okay. All right. I have Tamika Tranell, who is in Memphis, Tennessee. Joe Graves, all the way in London.
Wow. Hey.
We love it. Thank you, Joe.
Yep.
AJ Lewis in Houston, Texas.
Wow.
Leanne Irwin, that's in White Pine, Tennessee.
All right. Michelle Newman, Westfield, New York.
In Westfield?
In Westfield,
Okay.
New York. My boy Kurt Bublitz, Tawas City, Michigan. I know him from here, and I miss him like crazy. Oh, my new friend Martin Gibbs in Knoxville, and old-time friend BJ Cooper, really tight, and my everyday friend Michelle Champagne.
I see you got it going there, don't you,
Yep.
honey?
You
All
know
right.
I do.
Awesome.
I always got my bubbly going.
We want to say thank you guys for your continued support. It means everything to us. If you would like to reach out and talk to us, you can do that on any social media. You can go on Instagram. You can hit us up on Facebook. You can also reach out to us on Twitter. All right. And we see that you're doing that. We're going to recognize you in our show. And also we're going to give the ones that are sharing a lot of our things, liking our things, interacting with us the most. We're going to vote them Super Fan of the Month, and that person will actually get some extra goodies sent to them from us personally. So, all right, so let's go on to the news. All right, now for the news, we have been talking about some of the ridiculous things been coming out of North Carolina here in the past couple of episodes, right, babe?
Yeah, they can still suck it.
Well, President Obama has actually issued a statement calling the anti-LGBT laws wrong. So he actually joined a chorus of critics calling for the repeal of a controversial legislation as anti-LGBT on Friday, saying the laws that have been passed in Mississippi and North Carolina are wrong. The remarks came partly in response to the travel advisory issued by the UK Foreign Minister's Office that warned LGBT travelers may be affected by the legislation recently enacted in 2 states. So, Mississippi was a part of that too.
Oh, that's right.
But you know what? I have never, and Kevin Hogan and I actually, you too, I mean, we had him on the show, talked about how he never expected corporations to join in on this.
I'm shocked, pleasantly shocked.
Yes.
That the people have stepped up, and even the people that have canceled their concerts, that aren't gay. They just believe in human rights. And the more I learn, the more I know. I mean, I knew this, but we all learn about gay rights, LGBTQ rights, but really, it's just about human rights.
Absolutely. I agree with you, honey. There have been a slew of performances, conventions, company expansions canceled solely because of this law.
Wow.
And I think this has actually opened the eyes. I can't honestly see another state passing a law like this and seeing the repercussions like North Carolina is. I don't see any other state wanting to take that chance.
Right.
So hopefully North Carolina is, listening to the public outcry of this ridiculous, wrong law that was passed, and they repeal it.
One would hope that all eyes are on North Carolina right now. Every other state. You know what? I'm really happy about our governor and the decisions he has made. on the transgender law and just the different things that have come across his desk. And he's like, I'm not signing that. No, I'm not going to do that.
They have actually never seen such backlash. I have never seen.
I really
Let me tell you this.
haven't either.
I also read that, Bryan Adams, he canceled his concert.
Right.
In protest to Mississippi's law, right? And then Sharon Stones decided not to film a movie there.
Oh, my.
So Ringo Starr, Pearl Jam have canceled shows there as well. So
I love Pearl Jam.
You do?
Yes.
It's so crazy. I
love, oh gosh, don't get me started. Better Man.
Pearl Jam, come to Tennessee.
Yes, please.
So that's good news. Everybody's banding together, right?
You know who I'd love to talk to?
Who?
I would love to talk to some LGBTQ people from North Carolina.
We need to.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yeah. I am actually going to do some digging. I want to know which representative presented this bill.
Yeah.
And see if we can't get them on the show.
And the one that was against it.
Yeah.
The only one that was against it.
We'll do
I'm
some
just
digging
kidding.
around.
Yeah.
And I promise you, on our next season, starting in June, I will have somebody on the show from there. Because I want to know.
Yeah, me too.
Firsthand, out of their mouth, what was the whole reason and purpose for it.
And I'm sure you as listeners want to know too.
Ridiculous. Yeah, they want to know.
I mean, that's why we are doing this podcast, so we can get this information out there. And, we have the time and the motivation to go digging.
Right.
A lot of people don't have the time we have to go get this information and do the interviews. And that's why we're doing it.
Right. And we have the reach to spread the word, not only in the United States, but throughout other countries, as a matter of fact. And let me do this real quick while I'm on the subject. Okay. All right. So I want to thank these cities. All right. And I'm going to read the top cities here real quick.
Yes.
Top cities for our downloads and plays from most to least. Calgary, Canada is on the top of our list this week. That's awesome. Royal, Arkansas. Knoxville, Tennessee. Bristol, I think that's Maine, and Baltimore, Maryland, Kingsman, Arizona. There's a city in Honduras that I cannot pronounce.
Give it a shot, K-Town.
I don't know.
Sound it out like you tell Ari. Sound it out.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Somewhere in Honduras. Tucson, Arizona. Prairie Fonds, Canada, and Allen, Texas. Thank you guys.
Thank you so
supporting
much.
Our show.
Are you right now telling me that Canada is over Knoxville?
Yes. I'm telling you, Calgary, Canada is over
Unbelievable.
Knoxville.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So we appreciate everybody in those cities. Also, I see L.A. pop up a lot, and New York City always pop up.
And New Jersey?
And New Jersey, yeah. They always pop up.
London, England.
Oh, yeah, London always. Actually, for our top countries are the United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, Honduras, Philippines, Belgium, France, and China. So that is good to know. All right, so let's hear that rant.
All right. You know what really ticks me off?
Oh,
I mean, this really gets under my skin.
Let's hear it, Kim.
I can't stand it when you go somewhere and say, for instance, you go somewhere and you know the bartender.
Right.
And they want to give you free drinks. Okay.
Oh, you're talking about...
Wait. Nobody likes anything free more than I like things free. If it's champagne, shoes, or makeup, I'm all about it. As long as it's the owner
giving it away. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Okay, the bartender didn't spend his money on those drink products or that champagne. Champagne's not cheap. And I don't like cheap champagne. So if you go to, I just hate it when I go to anywhere, say a bar, a club, or anywhere, and somebody's like, oh, I work here. I'll give you free drinks. No, that to me is stealing. You can't give away someone else's stuff.
Right.
And yet you're my friend. and you are cheap.
Don't sugarcoat it.
Well, you know what? You're my friend. You buy me a drink. Because I'm all the time buying people drinks.
Right.
And people meals and stuff. If I think.
I totally understand. You know what? We've actually had this happen to us.
Yeah.
And I think I overheard you correct them, but
yes.
How insulting. First of all, I don't need you to give me free anything. I have money. But for you to take somebody else's hard-earned dollar and try to give it away, that's why I love
that show. I know what you're getting ready to say.
Bar Rescue. He goes in on someone who is actually giving away the owner's product. So I watch his show. I love when I see the cameras in there and they are giving away the stuff because I know that soon when he gets in there, he's
yeah, he can't. I mean, he cusses them out and everything, doesn't he?
He does. He'll cuss the owner out too. I mean, but still, he knows that it's wrong. Here we go back to integrity again.
Yes,
that means doing the right thing.
That's right.
Even when nobody's watching you.
That's the meaning of integrity.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. You know, I went into a local club one time and. An acquaintance of ours said, "Oh, Kim, come over here. I'm like, hold on a minute. I'm ordering some champagne. She said, "No, come here. I'm like, I'll be there in just a second. I'm, starting my bar tab right here."
Right.
She said, No. The owner and I go way back. I'm going to get your champagne for free. And I said, "No, I got this."
Right.
When the owner comes to me and says, "Kim, your champagne's on the house tonight," I can do that, and I can accept that because guess what? Her hard-earned money bought the champagne.
Right.
So therefore, she can give it away as she damn well pleases.
Right.
But don't come in as a customer and think that you're going to steal champagne from me because, yes, it's stealing. Absolutely. I'm not going to candy coat that. That's what it is.
Yeah, it is.
And,
it is.
Yeah,
it's wrong to do that.
It is.
People do that all the time. What do they think? They're just doing you a favor? I don't like it either because I wouldn't want someone giving away my product.
It'd be like if I owned a gym and had, say, athletic clothing for sale, and a worker saying, "Oh, come here, I have some sweatpants." "Oh, no, you can just have those." It's the same concept. It's the same idea.
Right.
It pisses me off. Stop giving away other people's things.
Right.
You want to buy me a drink? You want to buy me some champagne? That'd be great. But we're all in this trying to get a little coin. So don't spend someone else's coin. End of rant.
Awesome, honey. I love it. I love it when you get fiery over there.
When I get feisty. Honey, that's on a regular basis. I just want everybody to do the right thing.
That's right. That's bottom line. Just do the right thing. All right. So on with our show. All right. So our show today is about how and what it takes to stay with someone 20, 30, 40, 50 years.
Till death do us part.
That's right.
Does anyone do that anymore?
Seriously.
That's right.
Take those words to the grave. That's what you're supposed to be doing anyway,
Yeah.
What you have to do to get there and stay there with your partner, right?
Can I go first?
Yeah, sure, babe.
All
you can go first.
All right. Well, you know what? I sometimes go on to afterellen.com, After the Ellen Show, because I love Ellen. And this was on there. It was so neat. It was like 30 lesbian couples that had been together. No, it was 7 lesbian couples that had been together over 30 years.
Yes. It's not aimed towards just lesbians. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
Except for one, and we'll get to that.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Number one is don't take each other for granted.
I totally agree on that one.
Okay. However, it did say that there should be a degree of uncertainty.
And let me tell you why. Because personal experience for me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm with someone. We've been together for...
Someone else. BK before Kim.
Yes, before you. And I'm not kidding you when I tell you that it got to the point where I was cheated on twice, right? even through the second time that I was cheated on, she had the nerve to come out of her mouth, "You're not going to go anywhere."
Oh.
I honestly came outside my body when she said that, because I knew right then she took me for granted,
Mm-hmm.
and it was time for me to go.
Mm-hmm. You know why she took you for granted?
Why?
Because you are that loyal.
I am.
And she knew it.
loyal.
So she cheated on you twice, thinking you would still stay.
Yeah.
But everybody has a breaking point, and
Yeah.
that was your breaking
That
point.
was my breaking point. I knew right then I was about to bounce.
Yeah, and you did. You did.
I did. So, yes, I do agree with that. There does need to be a certain degree. There needs to be a degree of uncertainty, because that will make you continue to work on your relationship, right?
Oh, I don't know about that one. I agree. If I went through the day just uncertain about us, I don't know if I could do that. I'm certain. Now, I'm not going to say you're not going to go anywhere
Yeah.
and go cheat on you.
Yeah.
But I don't know about the whole uncertainty thing. How uncertain? So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being, I just don't know what's going to happen next, to number 1 being, oh, I better be on my,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, uncertainty. I'm never uncertain about us, ever.
Okay. But don't you think that you need to know that there is always a possibility that I may not be there, that you could do something and I would be gone?
No.
Right?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I do feel like cheating is a deal breaker with both of us.
Yeah, it is.
Whether it be physical or emotional. But I'm so certain I won't. So I'm not uncertain about us.
I see what you're saying. But you see the point, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we both made our point, and people can go from there with it.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
have to choose your degree of uncertainty.
Certainty. There we go. That's
How's that?
perfect, honey. Come give me a kiss. Yeah, I'm kidding. All right. I have one. Okay.
All right.
All right. So I think you need to, at different times, you need to find ways to take your partner's breath away. Right. So with that, doing something like amazing and thoughtful and out of the ordinary, just to try to incorporate an element of surprise in there sometimes. Like, I don't know, make a playlist of your favorite songs, something like that.
Yeah, and you do that. I have so many CDs from where you've made CDs for me. It doesn't have to be something. It doesn't have to be trips to Milan, Italy, even though that would be nice. You can surprise me with that at any time in our relationship, especially during Fashion Week. Yes, that would be definitely mind blowing there, K-Town.
You are a mess.
Any more
My
questions?
point in saying that is maybe like loving notes tucked in a pocket,
Oh, yeah, that thing. Okay. Oh, like I put little notes in your.
Yes. In
I
my
even.
lunch,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
take a Sharpie and write on your.
Yeah, you do.
Your Tupperware.
You do.
Don't tell DWI that though.
You do. You put little notes on it. It means a lot. You write on my little napkin that you
I
put
kiss.
in
I put my
lunch.
lipstick on your napkin.
I love it, honey.
The point that the fact that I even make your lunch. Not everybody gets that.
That's right. Your hands make my lunch, and I make sure that I eat every crumb of it every time. And I look forward to like your little notes and stuff in there. So these thoughtful acts will embed you in their memory, and it means a lot to them, right? All right. So next thing, what do you got, babe?
Let's see what I have next. Be ready and able to change. People change. If you've been together 30 years, even 20, 15 years, you're not the same person I met 15 years ago.
I agree.
So be willing to bend a little,
and compromise. And that's right.
Your opinions may change on
That's
things.
right. Your views may change.
That's right.
Your views may actually align where they didn't before. Whatever.
Hopefully they start merging.
Yeah. There's got to be couples out there, just totally do not see eye to eye on things, but still love each other. That's
There are
funny.
things you and I don't see eye to eye on.
I know. We have debates in this house.
We do, but we make it fun because we laugh like we're laughing right now.
It's so funny, so funny. All right, that's a good one, babe. All right, so I have one. Let's see here. How about this? Engage in lots of eye gauging.
Gazing?
Oh, wait a minute.
Gauging. Eye gauging. Cut this out. You're crazy.
Engage in lots of eye gazing.
You and I do that, and then we burst out into big old laugh. You and I gauge for a minute, and then we just start laughing at each other.
Kim, I'm serious. You know what I mean. New couples seem to do this naturally, right? But don't drop this strong bonding behavior because relationship has progressed. You got to continue to do that. This is one way to keep the romance alive and is especially powerful during lovemaking.
Well, on that note, let me tell you, I did read an article in Cosmopolitan one time, and I'm sure that's the Bible. It is the Beauty Bible.
What did it say?
That's how people fall in love with each other, is by gazing in each other's eyes.
Yeah. No wonder.
I mean, can you imagine not looking in someone's eyes? I mean, deep. It's the window to your soul.
It is.
So that's how you fall in love. So if you want to stay in love.
We do that naturally. I know that it's just natural for us to gaze and look in each other's eyes. I love doing it. So, that you need to do that. And it's, like I said, it's very, very strong bonding behavior. So what do you have, babe?
Hash out issues. Never let a problem build.
Doing that is disaster waiting to happen.
You and I never have a problem with that because we communicate about everything. I've never been able to communicate with someone the way that you and I communicate. And it may get a little heated, and then we just start talking about it and start laughing about it. But usually we come to terms on whatever we're discussing.
Yeah, but some people just hold it, let it build. Then they start having passive aggressive behavior.
Yeah. What? You
putting stuff on Facebook.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Putting things on Facebook.
Here's what's funny. They do that and they forget that everyone is reading that. Not just your partner. Yeah. Everybody sees it.
and that's what it spills and bubbles over into something terribly, terribly ugly. I call terribly awful.
You suppress your feelings and later it bubbles up ugly. Don't suppress your feelings.
Yeah. You need to talk things out,
Absolutely.
right when it happens. Don't harbor that. All right. I have some.
Okay.
Let me go. Learn what pleases your partner sexually. Okay.
Oh God, you would make this about sex.
Well, baby, you need to make it clear that their pleasure is your pleasure. Do I not do that for you?
Always. 24/8. 24/8.
I love how you say that.
Always.
That is, now tell why that's important to you, that I tell you that your pleasure is my pleasure.
Well, first of all, that turns me on.
All right. Now.
And I love that my pleasure is your pleasure.
It is. And you want to discover, everything that turns them on, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So, yes, you need to do that. Yeah. And it's important to know that. So teach your partner what you like, right? So likewise, making you happy will make them feel good. And research shows that the sexual pleasure of one partner increases the pleasure of the other partner.
Oh, we're still on sex.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course we are.
Look, okay. It turns you on 10 times more to know
that you're turned on.
Yes.
But the same, I think that's not just for gays. That's not just for lesbians. Anybody likes someone that likes them.
Yeah. But my reason for saying that is that some people believe in that cricket type sex where they don't. I say that because you hear crickets.
Oh, Lord. What?
It's just quiet and boring. That you need to let your partner know that they are pleasing you, right?
Yes, and
right,
yes.
Right.
Yes, and yes. Circles are good. Circles are good.
That's important, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because that will cause a serious explosion in that bedroom.
And here, you know what? Here's the deal too.
What?
Would you be offended? Because some people say, tell your partner what you like. You know, I can't do that. Do you think couples should tell each other if they're not doing sexually what they like?
Yes.
So you should say, okay, I like it a little faster. I like it a little slower.
I don't like that at all.
I like a little harder.
Yes. You have to. Yeah. You want to get it right. And you want to be precise, right? Because some people like something a little bit more than others, you know.
Yeah.
I think so. You need to be as detailed and specific as possible. Huh?
Okay.
All right now.
All right. Let's see. My next one is be prepared to both love and hate your partner. It says sometimes you're going to hate them. Oh, my God.
Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
Well, I have heard people say, God, I hate him right now, or I hate her right now.
Yeah.
I heard one girl, a friend of mine, say, I just wanted to...
You never said it about me?
No.
Come on, babe.
I do hate that you're so hard-headed, but I don't hate you.
I know. You hate some of the things that I do.
Yeah, because you're hard-headed.
That's understandable.
Just like when I say, honey, I'm going to tell you something, but I don't want you to say anything. You stop.
Do it.
You just need to listen. You just need to listen to me. See, hard-headed.
I understand that, though. You know what? Because it's the people that are closest to you that can make you so angry. Well, angry.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But yeah, be prepared for that. You're not always going to get along, right? Mm-hmm. And you're going to be very, very upset with them at sometimes.
But upset and hate?
No, I don't say hate is too strong.
I don't like that word. It's too strong.
I don't either. It is too strong. Because I don't believe you can come back from hate. Hey, you can't do that. You can't hate somebody 1 minute and love them the next. So, no, I don't agree with that portion of that article.
I don't either.
All right. So, the next one I have is boost long-lasting love with sexual novelty.
Again, sexual, K-Town? Seriously?
Baby, sex is like absolutely important, right?
It is important.
And I'm going to tell you why, because eventually we're going to be doing a show on this one too, because it's important. When things are getting too routine, right, there is not going to be much hormonal or neurotransmitter reaction, and arousal is going to be lessened, right, the longer you're together is what it's saying. So while you don't have to break out the whips and chains
per se,
a little novelty can increase anticipation, which means that more hormones are secreted. The result is going to be hotter, more thrilling sex for the both of you.
And there's always the trip to Milan.
You know what?
I hear it's very romantic there.
You just want that right. You just want that right. All right. So what do you have over there, baby? You got something
right.
else?
Yes, I do. Don't take yourselves too seriously. And yes, I know I do. I take myself too seriously. It's because I'm anal retentive and OCD. Double doom.
I've never heard you pair those two together. Seriously.
See, I used to think they were the same thing, but I guess they're not.
Huh. That is
I've been told
doom.
they are not the same thing, but yes, they're double doom. Especially, matching me up with you, because you are a germaphobe, mm-hmm. but otherwise you're so laid back. Mm-hmm. But I do notice the effort. You're always on your toes about, I like things a certain way. So you put things back where they go, and you always empty the dishwasher, and you put the dishes away, and you put your dirty socks away. And I appreciate every single little bitty piece of effort that you do.
Thank you,
because I love my house spotless.
Thank you, my love. All right. So look at this. This is something I never thought about. Do something edgy, right? So if your partner's heart rate is up, this may associate the feeling of excitement with you, and therefore develop into more powerful feelings for you. Bet you didn't know that, right? So getting on a roller coaster ride like you and I, oh my gosh.
Yes, I did know this. I have a story, but finish.
Getting on a roller coaster ride or taking a Bloom trip, I don't advise that at all.
Oh, no.
Shooting the rapids, I don't advise that. Do something else where you're not in water or in the air.
Yeah, that's right.
Anything with a touch of danger can make them fall more deeply in love with you.
I have absolutely read this in Cosmopolitan that if you really liked someone and you ask them out on the date for the first time, take them somewhere that was very either emotional or exciting, that they would associate that feeling with you because they had that emotion with you, and they would more likely fall in love with you quicker and easier.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's great to know.
Remember when we went on roller coasters last year?
Yeah, we're going to have to tell that story.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so here's what happened.
Here's the scenario.
Go ahead, baby.
Well, school had just started. And
we had already decided the night before. We said, you know what? Let's wake up and just go to Dollywood, you know.
You're off and I'm off. But school was just in. Well, I don't like to go. It's not worth it for me to wait for 3 hours in line for one roller coaster ride.
Right.
I did, you can do that
either.
as a kid, but standing in that heat, I don't like the heat, blah, blah, blah. Well, so school had just started. It was like the end of August. And we both had free passes to Dollywood. Right. And so
we get him up.
Yeah, he's 8 years old.
Yeah,
and we get him up and we get ready like we're going to work. And so we like, all right, it's just a normal day. To-do. Let's get you to school. And right after work, we'll pick you up, okay? Have a great day. So we drop him off to school. Bam, shut the door. We're headed to Dollywood. And we ride roller coasters for like 6 hours.
We're eating cotton candy.
Yeah, because school had just started. There's no kids there, so we get on one ride and back off and get back on and oh my God, it's the most fun I've ever had. So we absolutely wear ourselves out.
We wear ourselves out. We get there. We're done. This is no lie. We get done just in time
to pick him up from school.
Him up.
And we pick him up and we're wiping our brow. Oh, we had such a hard day at work. We're too tired to play when we get home.
Oh my God, it should be a commercial.
We're terrible parents.
That should be a commercial.
It really should.
A ball. We had a ball. I think I was eating funnel cake and I had a good
it was
time.
So much fun. We did it again the next week.
Yeah, we did. We sure did.
We dropped him off from school, headed straight to Dollywood, road rides for 5 or 6 hours, and picked him up at school.
We had a ball.
We have to tell him when he turns 18 what we did. Yeah. We can't tell him until he will die. He loves Dollywood. He lives for it.
I know he does. That was fun. So do something spontaneous like that. That is just fun.
I do more spontaneous things with you than I've done with anyone.
Really, babe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Take the day off and just head to Dollywood and just get on one ride and off the. We got on that one roller coaster 3 times Eagle. Back to back to back.
I think it was the Eagle.
And because school was in, there was no line.
Yeah.
So we were loving it.
We had a good time. We must do that again this year.
Gosh, yes. Before school's out, maybe.
All right, what else you got, honey?
Okay. Be prepared to laugh at how ridiculous you may be at times. Oh, my God. This is so me.
Yes. Kim. You can be so ridiculous at times.
Especially if you take my phone charger. God forbid you take my charger.
You got up that morning. Your hair looked like, Louise Mandrell?
Standing on ends. I was about ready to break out to a country music song.
Where is my charger at? Go to bed aggravated. Wake up aggravated.
Please cut this out.
No.
You're ruining my reputation.
Are you serious right now? At early this morning, you are on 10 early this morning.
My phone was dead, and I thought you took my charger.
Hold on a minute. Tell everybody where the charger was, Kim.
It was in my bathroom. My bathroom.
Right where you always keep it.
Okay,
I
next. What do you have over there, K-Town?
No. That's it. All right, this has been fun. This has been so much fun, babe. All right, so in close, we need to tell you guys that we have truly enjoyed this show.
Absolutely, it's fun.
We do have the show with the Be Out developers. It's going to be on our next week's show. Please stay tuned for that. It's going to be phenomenal for the LGBTQ community. We want to ask everyone to please remember to go to podcastawards.com, go down to the GLBT Awards category, put Same-Sex Dialogue in there, our web address in there, which is samesexdialogue.com. Then you're going to put your name and your email address, and that's it. You can subscribe to us on iTunes.
And give us a 5-star review.
Yes, we need lots and lots of those. You guys can also catch us on iHeartRadio. Yeah.
Yeah, that's huge for us, actually.
Yes, it is. And download the app. You can subscribe to us on iHeart. You'll never miss an episode. So you always be in the loop when we release one. If you want to go to our website, we totally encourage that. The audio quality is phenomenal. If you go on our website, samesexdialogue.com, you can listen to any of our episodes there. I actually release bonus episodes, like whenever we're on someone else's show. You can always listen to those on our website. So if you wanted to listen to us on the Good Podcast with Ross, that is a funny show. I listened to that the other day, as a matter of fact. It's a good show. That's where those will live. So before we go, I'd like to say, baby, I love you.
I love you more.
That's the end of our show. Don't you dare leave without going to iTunes to subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. Ciao, baby.